Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Salt.
I'm Sunshine.
And together we are Salt and Sunshine FL. So today we're out on the water and we have a new product that we're going to be trying out for you guys. There's a company here in the USA that we have teamed up with. They are called NETrekk. NETrekk, right there, and it says fish live in beautiful places. And we are out here in Punta Gorda and it is a beautiful place, so that is a very true statement. So today we are going to talk about two different nets that we have, the first one and then the second one. So the first one Sunshine has, and this right here, this is called the flip and dip. Okay, so it's made of high-grade aluminum and very rugged plastic, polymer plastic. It has a rubber-coated net, so it's very well covered, so that way catch and releases. You're not damaging the fish when you go to release them. So basically, this is what it looks like when it's all nice and compact and it's folded up. We do have kayaks, and these are going to be the kind of nets that we will use on our kayaks. We also have them here on the boat with us too, because we're going to be testing them out, see how they hold up for us. So all you do with this right here, it's called the flip and dip, and this is why it's called the flip and dip, for a reason. I don't know if you can see or not, but you just take it and you flip it up and you dip it down. Flip and dip. So this model here, it has this little red tab on it, and all you do is just flip that
and you can extend it.
You can extend it. The handle extends out pretty far. It gives you about an extra 12-13 inches, and there's these little hash marks on here that are your inch guides. So then if you're out in a kayak and you don't have a tape measure with you or a law stick with you, you can use that to measure it out. The net, this is the biggest net that they have. It's a very deep net, you know, so it can handle the big inshore fish, like, you know, your snooks and your reds, your sheep's head, your snappers, things like that. So this is the first one. It has a cork handle on it. It has a little wrist strap, and what's really cool about this too is the owner of NETrekk just throws this in for you. You can actually, I'm not going to zoom in on it, but you can actually put your return to. So if you lose it on the water and another fisherman finds it, they know who to return it to. It's got your phone number and it's got an email address on it, which I think is pretty cool. It also has this belt clip right here. So if you're out walking around doing like shoreline fishing or doing wading, it's really neat. You can just clip it right on you and you don't have to worry about holding it. You don't have to worry about being very cumbersome. And it's just nice and compact for you right there.
Super lightweight. Very
lightweight. How much do you think this thing weighs? What, maybe a pound? Maybe a pound, you know. Very lightweight, very compact, and we think it's a really good design. So this is the first one. This is called the flip and dip, okay? So
all I can think of is it's like the fisherman's bend and snap from Legally Blonde.
So the second one, this is the big boy, okay? This is the Mac Daddy of the nets that NETrekk sells. So it comes in this nice bag, so it keeps it all nice and clean. And you open the bag up, and inside the bag there's instructions, but there's also these other little pieces here. There's 3 little pieces that come with it. There's a round foot. It kind of looks like a shoe a little bit right there. And I'll show you what those are for here in a second. So this is called the outfitter. And the outfitter actually does a couple of different features for you. As you see, this one is nice and compact too. This one has 2 of these red tabs though. So we'll get into what 2 of these red tabs are here in a second. This one is a clear net. So the flip and dip has a black net. So you have 2 options. You can do clear or you can do black. I'm really not sure how the saltwater is going to stain the clear, because we do a lot of saltwater fishing primarily. We do some freshwater fishing, but not as much as saltwater. So it's going to be interesting to see how the clear rubber coated net holds up. So this one here has this little S hook to keep the net all nice and tight together for you while you're walking around or while you're on the boat right here. Just a little S hook. And same principle. It flips up and it locks in. And this is also the big net too. As you can see, it's a very large net. It has a nice wide opening, just like the flip and dip. It's the same net style. The only difference is the handle, because this one here, the Outfitter, it extends and also has your measurements on there. It goes from 1 to 15, but it also extends further than that. It extends another 32. Okay, so right there, and it's hard to see on just this here, but as you see, 32 inches of extra reach. So not only is that good for measuring if you're out on the kayak or if you're on the boat and you don't have your law stick, it's not only good for measuring there, but also this Outfitter, when it's folded up like this, if you're doing any kind of wade fishing, creek fishing, river fishing, things like that, you can use this as a walking staff. Which I wish we had this. Remember we were at Fort DeSoto and we were walking through that muck and stuff, and we were almost falling down. If we would have had this, it would have been so much better, because you can hold on to this and you can push down on it and use it as a wading staff, which that is really cool. That's a really cool design, I think. That's something that Sunshine and I both find very original and very unique about this brand. So these little pieces I was talking about earlier, they go right here. So you just take this piece off here, just pops right off. And you can take one of these other pieces. Grab me that, looks like a shoe there.
The walking boot?
The walking boot. And all you do is just take this little walking boot and you just pop it right on.
You're good to go.
Good to go. Now you have a little tread action going on there, so that way you can grip like rocks and stuff like that. If you want to go into sand or softer materials without sinking, that one there, you put this cup on right here. And this cup, as everybody knows, gives yourself a little bit more, where's the other one at? Is there, I thought that was the other one. Oh, there it is, that's the extra one. And that right there, as everybody knows, it gives you a little bit more, so that way you're not sinking down as far because it's got a wider surface. So, that right there, you just screw that right up on. There's some threads right there, you just screw it right up on. And then now you can walk in mud and softer ground without worrying about your walking stick sinking down. And also too, if you're using that walking stick, you also got a net, so you only got to carry one thing.
And it's super lightweight. This
one is very lightweight. It's a little bit heavier than the flip and dip, but that's just because there's more material with it. But it has, again, it has the belt clip on there, so you can clip it right on your belt. And it folds up very easy. It's very smooth action. And then to collapse it, you just have this nice, big, wide handle, little latch. You just pull that down, and it folds down. Collapses together. You just wrap it up and then put your little S clip on there, clip it down. So again, guys, the company name is NETrekk. Okay, we will link them down in our description, and if you use our code, which it is SNS10, SNS10, you use our code on NETrekk, you will get 10% off of your purchase. Okay, it's not too bad of a deal. These nets, I think the price points are right on with these compared to other nets that we have, other nets that we've seen. And we're very, very excited to be teamed up with NETrekk, and we are going to get out here and get some fish in these things, and we're going to run them through the ringer, see if we can get some big snook and some big reds, and see how good these things hold up for you guys. So stay tuned, and if you would, jump over there to NETrekk and check them out. You won't be disappointed.